What's going on, you guys? Steph back with another video. Trying my new stance right here. I'm liking it already. So I'm just gonna jump right into this one because I haven't made a video in a while. Sorry for the light glare and all that stuff. But this one I'm gonna just title it like this. Women love a man's aura, right? But really, I call it energy. And the reason why I want to talk about this, because, one thing I experience, too, in the gym with women, it's really simply because, a woman just love, a man's energy, right? Like, this one girl, cute, thick, and all that other stuff too. And honestly too, this is happening a lot. Even my experiences at the gym recently for the past months. It's just because women just love to be around you, right? And you guys gotta have that about you. It's just like the way you carry yourself, the way you walk, your actions. You guys gotta have a woman, you gotta have her to be comfortable around you, right? You gotta be approachable to women. And that's all based off like the energy you carry. See, a lot of guys think, oh, if I got money, attitude, and I can just treat women any old way, it works like that. Nah, man, because, there's guys out there who do, how do I say it? Who do have all that stuff, but she'll hang around that guy. But after a while, when she just goes, I'm not feeling it too much, she'll go after a guy just based on his looks and his body and, energy, which is rare. It's very rare to have that, but when you really just... the things that I always talk about, working on yourself, that stuff really truly matters to a woman. Because like I said, yeah, you can have all the things you want, but when you get to know her, talk to her, you cannot just say the same typical things like every other guy. You gotta be able to relate with that one. All right? And that's very true. And that's based off all the energy you carry, right? And actually too, I was thinking about it like this. This is why I tell guys like this. You have to. I would always suggest men stay solo, right? You can have a couple of homeboys and friends and stuff like that, but in my personal life. Well, me moving out to California, stay solo. Because you're more in control. You do the things what you want to do. I say it like this too. You're more mysterious that way. Right? Women want to figure you out. Women want to just be around and just say, what is it about him that I like? Right? So all the guys out there, I want to ask you guys this question. To all you gym gurus out there, all you guys who be at the gym, how many of y'all in the comments have experienced, you just working out, minding your business, and you're not trying, you're not acting, you just naturally just being you, or you just naturally just doing your thing at the gym, and you just always see the attractive women just always be in your vicinity, right? Or she just want to be in your area. Like she'll do legs, or like how women in the gym do. They'll do legs, and then all of a sudden they want to do shoulders or chest just to be right next to you. How many of you guys have experienced that? That's because it's just she just wants to be around you. She just wants you. And really too, she want to break the ice. She want to talk to you and have a conversation. Right? And that's guys who just got that magnetism like that. Like where they just want to attach, man. And you guys got to get that. I've said this as well in videos. Like the Duke Dennis. Some men just have that charisma. They have that charm about it. Or they just, like I say in the video, they have that aura about them. And a lot of guys cannot achieve that. But when you're working on yourself, building yourself, and this is why I tell guys all the time, taking time to yourself, doing a lot of meditations, you see past the goofy stuff, you're not doing what every other guy is doing, you really could find out how women gravitate towards you. But you guys just gotta really figure that out. That's why I tell dudes, man, when you stay solo dolo and just carry yourself a certain way, out of the blue, man, women just want to just like you and attract you. That's just the truth. And that's certain things that I've seen with guys who just have it like that. And honestly, too, I've personally have experienced. You be like, damn, what the hell's going on here? That's because a girl just want a woman like you. And one thing like this, too, I always will speak on this, right? It's always working on thyself, right? The most important things. This is always important because, yeah, like I say, body game works, but if you don't have the right face, like keeping your face clean, Teach Hanley, brushing, taking care of your teeth, your face. That's important. Going to the gym is one of those very, very important things because, like I say, getting your best body is going to help you win with the type of women that you want, the attractive women that you want. Right? That walk, that's very key as well. Like every time when you walk into, like I say, a gym, work environment, to a lot of you guys, going to the restaurants. I don't go to bars and clubs, but bars and clubs, your walk speaks volumes every time when you enter a building where there's women around. Women pick up on that. That's why you cannot walk with your arms swinging, your leg, one leg straight and the other leg just going somewhere else. Nah, man. All that stuff speaks for itself, man. All that does, man. You guys got to know that. That's why, with women, they say, why do you walk like that? It's because you don't know how to properly walk, right? Mental is everything, right? Not sounding like a retarded TikToker, Riz and all that stuff. Like guys who be 30-something years old talking about Riz and these chicks, calling women, the B word and stuff like that. Like, yes, there are women out there who do act childish and, act like a B word and stuff like that. But if it's coming out of your mouth often, you need to work on that. Because when, like I say, you sound like a TikToker, sound like you don't know how to read books, or you just talking nonsense. You know, you throw women off. Women go, why he talk like that? You know, you just talking a whole lot of gibberish. You lose with women like that. That's why I say sound intelligent, read books, write, take some time to stay off your phone, work on this. That's very key. Not unless you're someone like me who's always building up a platform and stuff like that. But you gotta take some time and meditate. Damn. Yeah. Stuff like that right there is gonna help you a long way with females, man. Hold on, I'll be right back.